HQ review of Star Wars The Vintage Collection Sandtrooper. The figure is part of the 15th wave of vintage figures for the vintage line and is part of the 5th wave for 2012. Before we take a look at the figure, we'll take a quick look at the packaging that the figure comes in. Now, this is a good image, but for some reason on mine, at least, the backing of the bubble is too wide and too short for the actual bubble that they put on, which is fine, but it's odd. You've got a Kenner logo there, Sandtrooper image there, Sandtrooper logo, Star Wars logo. Back you've got VC112, the Vintage Collection description and other figures that can be bought in the assortment, as well as some vehicles. So now we have had a Sandtrooper before in the Vintage Collection, which I never picked up because I didn't feel that it was so much a Sandtrooper as much as a Stormtrooper with a pauldron and backpack. So whereas this one has weathering, it's got sand marks on it. He's got the orange pauldron, so he's a squad leader, as opposed to the one that it came with. And he's got the probe droid up here, which I'll give you a look at in a minute. He also comes with a brand new sculpt for the E11 blaster, and this. So let me just straighten this fella up. So some people think that this is the best figure in the wave, which I agree with to some extent. I can see why, I just don't feel the same way. So let me just show you the probe droid first, and then we'll go into the Sandtrooper a bit more. So here is the probe droid. It's not a probe droid, it's a sentry droid. So you see these flying around Mos Eisley. Oh god. They just boop, 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 boop. Yeah. And these are the ones that I think I'm looking for, R2-D2 and C-3PO. So, and he has this invisible rod, clear plastic rod that you clip onto the backpack, like that, and then just plug it in there. The backpack is removable, and it's got some paint there. Now, as for the E11 blaster, if I remove it, you might notice it looks a bit stockier than usual. That's because it's got a foldable stock, which I don't actually know what stocks do. I don't know a lot about guns, although I do play Halo. But yeah, so that's cool. So you can plonk that in his hand, and so on. So for articulation, and he's got a ball jointed neck, ball hinge shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, no, he's just got a ab crunch. Yeah, so he's got forward and backward motion. He's got an ab crunch, as well as ball hinged hips, ball hinged knees, and ball hinged ankles. As for detail, you've got the stomach area there, as well as a lot of weathering on the actual figure. The asymmetrical legs, and so on. So, yeah, this figure is very good figure. I would recommend you pick this one up. It's a nice Sandtrooper to add to your ranks. They are going to be releasing a white Pauldron one next year in the Builder Droid line, and which is using this sculpt, and another one for the movie heroes. So again, if you like the figure, if you like the video, if you liked what you saw, like the video. If you didn't like what you saw, dislike the video. If you want to share your thoughts, comment down below. If you like my videos, subscribe. And I do comment back. I do reply to all comments. So, until next time, thanks for watching.